welcome back to Star Wars Build the Millennium Falcon. And in this episode, or issue, it's issue number 23. I can't believe we are moving right along. And only two more for this month. We've got the rest of the hall corridor, the upper corridor, which actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to have to paint and prime this, aren't I? We also have the... I've lost my train of thought. I wasn't even thinking about having to prime this, and now I'm like, crap, I've got to prime this. Excuse me. Yeah, we've got our two frame pieces. We've got one of the, or part of the radial stiffener. I don't know where the rest of it is. I guess we don't get it with this one. Okay. We've got some more pieces to screw in, probably to attach this to the curved corridor. Maybe, I don't know. And the support jig. All right. Let's take a look quickly at the magazine for this month. The Star Destroyer deployment. This is the carrier. We've got some Star Destroyers, looks like from the Clone Wars or something. That's a nice picture of the end of the movie there. This looks like it's from the special edition though, because you can tell these guys aren't cardboard cutouts. And I can see two guys. I'm pretty sure that guy and that guy's the same guy. Anyway, maybe not. Life support systems, building the temple. We've got more life support system stuff down here. It's including the floor plan for the Falcon. Pretty cool stuff. Some underwater monster. Not sure what that's all about. Yeah. Okay. Next parts. So let's see what we have to do. Yeah. So we're going to do these next parts. We're going to have to do this. Put those in. This goes on top. And then it talks about, let's see, wait a second. It says, you can test fit the passage tube onto the ring corridor like this to see how they will fit together. Do not join the two sections yet. They will be held together with screws, the hole for one of which is indicated here. Okay, so there's going to be top screws and bottom screws. I know that. The completed passage tube should look like this, blah, blah, blah. The photograph below shows it in the finished model, in the shot. Removable outer hull plate above the cutaway section has been removed to show the interior. I wonder how those pieces are going to actually work. That's kind of funny because I can see the little peg on the corridor ring, so they must not have the top piece in this model in there. So I kind of thought that was funny. Some of this model looks really rough. I mean really rough. But I don't know. Alright, so like I did with the bottom piece, did I actually prime these? I'm pretty sure I did. I'm almost positive I did. I had to have. All right, so I am going to break here. I'm going to come back. I'm going to prime the... Well, we got to open it up first, I guess, don't we? Yes. So I'm going to set that right there. Okay. Nothing in the bag. Nothing in the bag. Alright. Again, we've got a 4-piece joiner, a 2-piece joiner, a bunch of screws. Man, there's a bunch of screws in that one. Are we focused all right? Yeah, I guess we are. So I'm going to put those screws in my little bin. We've got looks like it's 2 hull pieces. Yep, and the part of the ribs fastener, or the whatever, there's our 2 cushion pieces. Yeah, so here in this next issue we get the rest of the stiffener. So I'll set this aside with the rest of those issues. Let's go ahead and put this together real quick though. Since all we have to do is just put these down in the little holes here. And hopefully we'll start, let me see if I've got, yeah, I've got the other pieces fairly handy. So I think this goes like this. I would have to say that is a yes. Because, well, you know what? Yeah, those fit together. I think it's kind of weird because they're not centered, but they seem to be all right. Hopefully, I guess. I don't know. It's either that or it's gotta be the front section, because we've got these 2 things. I don't freaking know. What are you guys looking at me for? I am not. Okay. I'm going to set that over there because I'm not sure that's how that goes, but I don't have any other way to know because we don't really have the instructions for the jig. So, all right. So we will have to put this on like so, which will fit right like that. So we'll have the extra 3 cushions in there. So yeah, I'm going to have to take this out and prime it, and we'll come back. Okay, that doesn't really glue up there, does it? I don't know if I should glue that into position there. Otherwise, it's kind of wobbly, but this, I know this top fit, or this top piece kind of keys into the rest of the thing. But it's not telling us to glue it together yet. See, like if we go, well, if we put this on here, I'm just going to grab this other piece really quick. This kind of keys. Come on, stay on there. Oh, come on, ring. Oh, it's barely on there. Okay. So yeah, this goes right like that. Oh, I didn't screw the floors down. So it's going to basically look like that, if you can see that. So pretty cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. All right. And we don't have the little rings in this side either, which we're going to have to do, but I still need to kind of sand off some of the rings, and I'm not sure which ones I've done and which ones I haven't. All right, so we will be back later, and we'll get this piece all primed and we're ready to go. All right, guys, so we're back, and just taking a quick look over the manual here. It's actually the next day, and I went through and primed and painted the top corridor piece. Where's the rest of my corridor? Where is the rest of my corridor? There we go. So got this all painted today, and just thought I would slap that on. Now I did go through and actually paint all of this, and I wasn't really worried about doing like a super awesome job or anything. And you can probably see I didn't really paint the bottom of this, but I actually did this full piece. So there we have it. We've got 4 more sections of padding to install, and then we'll be done. Okay, so On this one, let's see. Step one: the tabs on the first pad fit into 2 slots as shown. Glue in the first part in. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay. All right. So we have. Can we see this? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, not the greatest on the weathering on these pieces, but I can kind of worry about that a little bit later. I don't have to really do that right now. Now this time, the curved piece, or the like kind of like the edge with the the sharp edge is going to go down this time. So where is my? There we go. Just gonna kind of clean this up just a bit. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, so the curved edge is actually going to go towards the ceiling this time. And the reason why is because that's the kind of like the end of the cushion, I guess you could say. And what have I done with my super glue's back here. I've been kind of moving things around since the first half of this episode. Hopefully I've got, there we go. So let's just put a couple bits of super glue here. And got that positioned properly. And I can just drop that in right there. Gonna make sure that dab up any additional super glue since I kind of went a little bit overboard there. All right. Better. Sometimes just using the smaller files works even better. Okay, so the bladed side, I'm going to call it the bladed side and the rounded side. So that side goes, the bladed side goes down, right? Man, I totally have to clean off the tip of my super glue here, because it's really starting to look chunky. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about the fit here, so let's try to align this really quick just to see how this is turning out. Now we can see this pad here is really up way too high. So the second one is fine now. Okay, so I'm going to have to see if I can pry that off. And actually move that down, and you can see the paint on there. And the primer. Paint did not adhere to the primer very well at all. Interesting. So, yeah, so this should go a lot further down. And this scratch up here, I'm not really too worried about that. We can deal with that later. I'm a little bit more concerned about the glue that's already on here. I didn't really let this paint sit for too terribly long, so that might be why it's coming loose like this. Because I haven't really let it, sit and cure. So. Okay. And again, that's going to be way on the inside, so you're probably not going to see too much of that. And again, we'll weather these up. No biggie. Not really that big of a deal. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Get down into that. There we go. Kind of weird how that piece fits in there. Again, we've got quite a bit too much super glue in there. There we go. Clean that up a little bit. And the last piece. And we are going to be done with issue 23. Now, in the next issue, in 24, we're going to do all the framework for this month. And then I'm basically not going to have anything to do for the next several weeks until month 7 gets here. And there's really not too much to do then either. There's framework and, let's see, there's framework and there's the little turret corridor piece, and then there's the other smaller curved corridor piece that goes on the other side of the hold. And then, some framework and things like that. So that's really about all that comes in the next month. Okay. The final piece. No, come back down, go up. Go up, go down, go up, down, down, up. Okay. All right. So I'm going to come back, kind of work on this weathering a bit later. Not that huge of a deal at the moment, but I just kind of want to show you guys what the finished product, or fairly close. We're not quite finished, but we're getting there. Slowly getting there. So gotta pop these in the holes. Guess those are in. Okay. Now I don't know if this will eventually glue together. It says, let's see here. Completing the passage tube, take the assembly from stage 22 and fit the passage tube on top on top. Oh, the passage tube top on top. The 5 tabs indicated go into the matching slots. That they're just little alignment tabs. Press the 2 halves together, making sure the locating pins on the 3 arches go in the holes. Holding the assembly together, slip on the recessed side of the passage tube and ring cover over the end of the passage tube. Okay, and let's see, you can test fit the passage tube into the ring corridor like this, and then it shows them essentially doing this. They're like, fit it in. Oh wait, sorry guys. Yeah, so it's going to fit like no, it's not going to fit like that. It's going to fit like that. Okay. And then it says, do not join the 2 sections together yet. They will be held together with screws, the hole for one of which is indicated here. So I have some screws, and I'm going to screw this together. I can always unscrew it at a later date, so long as I'm careful, I think. we shouldn't really have a problem. Why is that not aligning? Oh, there we go. Trying to make sure that the screw hole is straight up and down. It's not really helping that, oh, there it goes, there, it's right there. Okay. And we'll fit that one on there, and then we'll put one of the screws onto the bottom. And you can probably see I don't have all the screws in at the moment. I'm just kind of wanting to test fit this. Again, don't over tighten the screws. And so there we have it. It's a nice solid piece. We can look down the hole, you know, in there, I guess. How are we doing there? Pretty cool. All right. You refocus my camera. I got to refocus every few moments. All right, so that's pretty much it. Everything on these two corridors is in place. I'll probably take this back apart to sand some of these corridor rings and do some final, maybe do some final painting, you know, on the visible corridor rings to kind of, you know, make the colors pop a little bit more. But yeah, so this, I'm going to move my magazine out of the way. I'll have to get that set up in the new binder. But this is going there. There, I've got a penny on the little table there. This is actually going to fit in right like so. And part of me really wishes that we had like cover pieces so that, you know, we could take pictures with a small camera so that you know, it would kind of illustrate what the Falcon, you know, looks like. But yeah, we don't have it. So all right, I'm gonna have to set I'm gonna have to set this aside to do my super glue later. Now we actually have a pretty significant part of the hold done here, and this all, since this is the front, this actually should sit on here something like this. Yeah, something like this, I think. But there's got to be, you know, some support mechanism or something like that that is going to kind of hold all this together and, you know, lift up and support the hold area. So, yeah. So anyway, we're pretty much, again, we have like the small corridor here, and then we've got the little turret corridor. I don't really know, you know, when we'll get any more internal parts in the near or far future. I got a couple of screws just kind of laying out here, so I want to get those in a, you know, put away. Get a lot of my paints put away, since we probably won't be needing those for a while. And yeah, so up next is we're going to be working on some pieces of the hold in issue 24. Issue 24 only shows like one piece of hull, but we're actually going to be putting on this big, huge piece right here. And it is actually going to be, if I turn this over, it should actually set like right here once it's on. So that'll be pretty cool. And you can, there's actually like a little lip right there, you know, that, you know, it fits underneath the other panels. So that's exactly what it's going to look like once we're finished. We will have, let's see here, we will have pretty much 2 sections of hull plating, but it's actually going to be the shaped hull plating. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that, and we will be back in the next episode to get that started. Hey, I missed a screw right there. Interesting. I wonder if that was the screw that was laying down over there. All right, well, I'll get that figured out. Again, thank you so much for watching, guys. We will see you in issue 24. I'm Brad M73. As always, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the series, and please subscribe for this and many more videos. Bye for now, guys.